back in the garage, back in the garage, back in the garage today, back in the garage today. What's up guys, back in the garage today showing you how to remove the factory airbox off of your KTM adventure bike. Now in order to get started, you need to remove the gas tank and everything else you see here. I'm going to link the video how to do that up in the upper right hand corner. It will also show you how to put everything back together once we get done. All right, so the first thing we want to do is disconnect this connector. You just push in on this tab here. There it goes, pops right off. Now you'll see it is kind of interwoven in there. Just go ahead and pull it out of those little tabs. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 screws we're going to have to take out of here. I believe these are all 6mm. Now with all 8 screws removed, we just have to pop the top of this off. There's a little hose right there. Alright, so with the top of the airbox removed, the next thing we need to do is remove the filter. That's done by just popping out this wedge and popping this out. Since I'm going to replace the entire airbox, I don't really need this stuff anymore. Alright, so next up we're going to remove the velocity stacks. While it looks, you could get an 8mm wrench on here, but it's going to be difficult to get a socket because if we zoom in there, you can see there's like a little piece of the stack that's kind of blocking it there. So I'm just going to use a T30 Torx bit and get these 4 screws out. There's the first one off. There's the second one off. Now we're ready to remove the airbox out of place here. Let's see. I'm going to disconnect. It's a little hard to see. There's these snorkels up front. I can pop those out of place a little bit. Alright, got it most of the way. Let's see what's holding me up here. And snorkel's out. The other snorkel is out. Okay, so if we look down here, this SAS valve hose has to be pulled off. It's going to be really difficult for me to record that, so I'm going to go ahead and do it and I'll show you what it looks like afterwards. Alright, so over here on the left hand side, and I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, there is a drain hose back here that I'm going to have to get my pliers on to get the clamp off of. I'm going to get that disconnected. Alright, so I got that drain hose unhooked that I'll show you in a minute, but I'm going to go ahead and pull these snorkels out just to give me a little bit more clearance to work. Alright, finally got this stupid thing off of here. Let me show you a few things. Alright, so this is on the right hand side of the tank. You're going to have to disconnect it. There is a clamp on there. The big thing is all of this crap here is just kind of stuck on. As you can see, there's like a rubber grommet. Just push that down. You're not going to break anything. Over on the left hand side, there is this little drain hose. That one's a little bit easier to get to than what this big fat one is over here. But just disconnect that hose, and then like I said, just kind of push that because it's just kind of a rubber grommet down off the airbox. And you'll get this airbox off of here. Now I'm done with this, and Rottweiler says just throw it in the trash. I don't know that I'll do that. Man, this thing's a lot heavier than I thought it was gonna be. So that's pretty much it. That's how you remove the factory airbox on a KTM adventure bike. Now obviously, I did not film how to put it back on. It goes back on in the reverse order, but I wanna give you a couple of quick tips. First off, make sure you don't lose those O-rings. I didn't mention them when I was taking it off because I didn't put the factory airbox back on. I actually went with the Rottweiler airbox, so I wasn't concerned with them. But I'll flash those O-rings up on the screen so you can see what I'm talking about. Put those in a good safe place because you're gonna need those to put your factory airbox back on. And then just follow the reverse procedure. It's not very difficult. And then obviously you gotta put your tank and everything back on too. So, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, consider hitting that subscribe button. We'd love to have you around. If you've got any questions about anything, let me know in the comment section below. And as always, I'll talk to you again soon.